So good to see you.
Oh man,
In the USA.
In the USA, outside of the bubble. That's what I called it. What did you call it?
Hell no.
We made it back from hell. It's real and it's fiery.
It was like quarantine.
It was quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
So first video, I think we're going to shout out to all our friends on the show, right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And highlight ourselves in the most.
100%.
Yes, absolutely. What should we start with?
Should we start with ourselves or our friends?
Should we selfish here or not? Ooh, I know. Let's start with the conversation. So I think if we trickle these in, that'll be good. Okay. Let's start with non-show or show. Start with show because that's fun. How do you feel about it all? Have I even given you the tea yet, really, of everything?
I think I got like a good amount of the rundown.
Are you glad you left?
I feel like I have mixed emotions, you know?
I'll tell you might be glad.
You put so much time and effort into the whole process, and then it was like, whatever. But, I mean, after hearing your experience,
it was wild.
You know, I think my time there was used wisely.
Yeah, I cannot wait to watch your episode. Here's what I said. Would you do well, I asked myself this. Would you do reality TV again?
I think depending on circumstances of like the basis of the show.
Yeah.
I think a competition, no. But I think maybe a reality show.
Maybe.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you?
Whew. If it makes me a lot of money and a lot of exposure, yes. But I'm with you. Like reality, maybe, but knowing, I don't know if we're gonna share that. Knowing of how we film in the rooms, like I don't know. I don't know if the competition was hard. It brought sides of me out. I'm not sure I actually liked, you know.
Yeah.
Or it challenged us, and we had to deal with other sides of people we did not like, and you had to deal with it.
And I think backside, like they provoke, you know, whether or not, I mean, you get provoked.
You get to poke the bear and
exactly.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what I want to do. I think everybody's America's favorite. That's literally one of my things. Like it brought something out of me that actually I'm proud of the way I did. And I know you are too, but it provoked things in you that having to sit in a room and watch everybody make it. And then even me waiting, I left the room. There was one person left, but only 5 of us left the room and only one was making it. It was like long and it was miserable. I don't think people understand like what you went through to even get to that point. We flew to London.
100%.
We flew to freaking London.
And they have a whole welfare team, and they're just like, they're just talking your ear. And I'm like, I appreciate it, but I don't want to hear from you right now.
Yeah, like, this is not a good time.
The last thing I want to hear is you. But
and when I got provoked on the show, my worst part is like in life, I would sit down with that person and like go, this is bothering me about you. You're making me mad. Or actually, I don't argue with my friends. So it's not a problem there. And I don't argue with my workers. And if we have an issue, we sit down and we talk about it. What did you think about like the pitch, like us going through that pitch and like all the people that we met? Like,
I think it was so, I don't know. I really was not expecting like any of it.
I know.
The whole process that I just feel like they're talking out of their ass, and then comes down to it, and Jess came back from the pitch and was like, that was nothing like I expected, and so that kind of freaked me out. And then like walking into a room where you're walking down like an 18-mile runway.
In my head, I was going dun 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 dun. Yeah, so like a Shark Tank for real.
And then being told, I don't know if you were told, but I was told as I'm walking down to start talking to yourself, like, you got this, Blake, you got it. So I'm I did not. So I'm walking down like, you got this, come on, Blake, under my breath. Like, I probably look like I'm mumbling to myself, but
maybe that's part of the storyline. And I'm like, what was my storyline when I left here, right?
Oh, God, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, let's ask a question. I'm going to ask you a question. You have to answer as fastly as possible. Who was your most interesting person you looked at and were like, wow, let's see. I'm going to go a bunch of them. Who was your most interesting person you're like, wow, that person's cool. Go. But you can think about them for a second.
Interesting?
Yeah, I'm going to ask a bunch of different people. think that'd just be funny.
I think cowgirl.
Oh yeah, Michelle. Is it Michelle?
Michelle was chocolate girl.
Oh, cowgirl. That's gonna be good. Her name's not Michelle. It's not. What is it? That's what we know. Cowgirl.
She did the methane.
Yes.
Girl.
It's okay. So most interesting. All right. Who was the person you're like, I'm not gonna be friends with?
Nick and Allie.
And they were everybody's no friends. Nobody wanted to be friends with them. Who was the person you were like, they're gonna win the show?
You or Jess.
Kansas City. Perry said that.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the person that you were like, why are they here?
Soup Girl or Maria.
Maria.
Were those the two that I was like, why are they here?
Yeah. Who was the person on the show you thought their product was the coolest?
Voce.
Oh, okay.
Or the guy who turned air to water.
Yes, okay. Can't remember his name either now, but Cody.
Cody.
Who was best dressed besides you?
You or Jess.
Okay. Who was the person that you thought you might not, you liked, like, if you know something about somebody, you're like, I think we'd be friends.
Pause. I think we should pop open a glass of wine.
Oh, let's do it.
So,
our first introduction.
Whiny Baby. Hello, Jessica. Jess.
I thought
Love you, girl.
So Jess's brand, tell them a little bit about it. Let's see what we know about everybody's brand.
Oh God, I'm pitching Whiny Baby.
Here we go.
So it's time to unwind and it's time to OMG, because this is definitely an OMG moment having you here in Miami.
Yeah.
Rose, white, and there's also a red. But I think this was just made for Gen Zers who like to have fun.
I see the label we've been talking about.
And I think, I love the idea how you could peel this off and it's a little memento. So I think we're going to finish both of these bottles and we'll each have a keepsake to take home. So you can put the date, location, and a memory from the bottle. And then on the bottle cap underneath, there's a question. So I'm excited to see what we're going to be asked.
Yeah, it's a conversation starter. Yeah, that was the whole reason she did it. She didn't have a conversation starter with a date. And she's like, wine would do that, but it didn't. And we get to fill out our own label to remember it. You'll get one and I get one.
Yeah, love.
And we're going to drink 2 bottles of wine and not be hungover. And tomorrow morning, we will prove it. Like, I will be dead honest because Harry's Boche is, y'all, it's supposed to be about...
Sorry. It's indestructible.
Thank God that wasn't our wine. The Boche is awesome because it's supposed to be a taste factor, but it has nothing for me to do with taste. I know that's like, Harry, we love you. I know that's her preview, but it's about you don't have a hangover. It takes all the bad out of all the drinks, even water, even Gatorade, anything. So we're going to drink tons of drinks tonight and prove that the Boche, you haven't experienced it.
No.
I have trialed it 5 times. And it has worked every time.
What you need to say?
We need to do one more just to test. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to make sure this works.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
10 minutes for a bottle, 3 minutes for a glass. And
we could put the whole bottle in there. I forgot.
We could do that too.
So which flavor are we opening?
I know you're a red girl, but
like
we have rose and white.
I like both.
Which one do you want to open first? OMG or Unwind?
Unwind. Let's start light.
Okay, let's start
light.
What is this? A Chardonnay or it's just a white wine?
It's just a white. It's a
tastes like fruity cocktail.
Okay.
Well, we like fruity cocktails, so
I'm really excited.
Open me up.
I love the top on that.
Are you ready?
Yes. This is good looking. All right, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Timer's starting now.
Okay, so
my birthday.
Your birthday. What'd you do?
I don't even remember.
I don't really.
I do remember.
Okay.
I went with one of my best friends to Bahamas, and we got lit, and it was fun.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
That was fun.
My question was a
That's crazy. What a small world. Love this. Love you, Jess. You're an icon.
Yes, that is awesome. Her branding is immaculate, and she's in Targets and
Go Puff
and places in Cali and Florida, apparently, because I didn't know. And I tried to order it, and you cannot order it in Arkansas.
Who was your instant BFF on the show?
Allie.
Really?
Day one, yes.
But was that because she wanted to be BFFs with you, or?
Good point. Yeah, because her personality was so much for me, but she was very kind, and I think psychologically they put us on the same area because we have Allie's personality is my old personality. Too much, high strung, all emotions are right there. And I would say my emotions aren't there because they're all over the show.
Yeah.
But they're in very control, and my emotions are more heartfelt now, not my chaos. So I would say Allie, but then it was Erica, you, and Jess.
Well, I'll say that when we were checking into the hotel for the first time, I was so anxious. I mean, we were all traveling by ourselves to a new country. I had no idea who anyone was, what we were doing, what we were getting ourselves into. And here comes Rose sitting coming next to me on the sofa.
I was like,
asking, and I am not one to seem so approachable. So I was like very impressed that this cute little girl from Arkansas.
Hello.
Yeah, she's like, "Are you on this show?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I was like, "Am I sitting? Who am I waiting on? Is it who's coming down? Did I just fly here and somebody's gonna rip me out of this hotel?"
Instantly, I was happy that you came and approached me.
And we just had this little group that kind of just bonded immediately, and that was Erica, me, you, and Jess. I mean. Cheers. Well, before and after our 3 minutes.
Was it 3 minutes? We didn't time it.
But we'll put it back on and be fine. I'm just kidding. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's light. It's fruity.
Yeah.
That's good. It's like
maybe
apple
it's
juice.
the Boche. Maybe it's the Whiny Baby. I don't know.
We're going to call and leave voicemails tonight on Whiny Babies and see if she gets them in.
Oh, my God. Can you?
Yeah, you can call the number and leave drunk messages.
Oh, we will be leaving drunk messages.
Let's see if she listens. If I can remember to video it tonight, I will. Jess?
We need an ice bucket next time.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is. She did say, chill it.
You did? I mean, it's chill.
It's been in the fridge for days. So.
Okay, next one. Next person. Our last one.
Whose product did you think was most interesting?
Oh. Whose product was I obsessed with? Well, Perry's going to get some good clout here. Perry's, I was most intrigued in because I'm a wine drinker. So Perry's, I was like, holy crap. Air to Water guy was like, I was intrigued by him too. My last one would be, because everybody was food.
Yeah. Or beverage.
But Jess had that poise about her that I was like, she's good with words. But Perry's is who I was most interested in. The fun thing is like I didn't interact with her product really throughout anything until after the show. But I was like, your product's what? That didn't make sense.
Were you not with us that night in the lobby when one of the welfare people like stole the coasters? We were all using them. Perry was passing them out, and then they got swiped. And Perry's like, "Where are my coasters?" I'm like, "Oh, she took them back to the room."
No, I didn't get to be a part of that.
Oh, you were locked up in your room like the other.
No, I was not. I was down all the time. How long? How long did you practice your pitch?
Like 4 weeks.
So were you standing in front of a mirror in London just talking to yourself over and over?
I did that like once.
Oh, I did it there's like a million videos on my phone.
Oh, you took videos of it?
I'm trying to time myself.
Oh, see, I like had my pitch from the moment that we were told we had to draft a pitch. I wrote mine because I knew that I wanted to not stress about memorizing it. Clearly didn't work in my favor because Jess wrote hers like on the day, and she
did good.
She did well.
Oh, I can't cover that. Okay. What else can we talk about the show?
I'm getting hungry. Should we like pop something open?
Yeah, let's highlight
baby food.
Let's get baby food over. That way we can eat our food.
Okay.
So we're gonna highlight my girls.
It's not almost dinner time.
My girls, grab it. Baby food.
So
I thought it was the baby food.
No. Okay, so you want to explain about this?
Yeah. So Global, what I do know about it is that it is literally all natural. I mean, she makes 4 or 5 SKUs of
who?
Erica from Global, Erica founder. This is interesting because we supposedly in the U.S. or make up allergens. 10 years ago, we just started saying like kids have allergies and you should like give them food one step at a time and just see, and that works. But then kids grow up and they don't want to eat crap. Like, what kid doesn't want chicken strips and fries? Literally, it's my nephews. All they want is chicken strips and fries over and over. And they don't get taste buds. Like, they don't eat greens, and that we give them fruit kind of, and that's good, but it's sweet, so they want sugar. So Erica says, introduce them to food. So she gives them tikka masala, curry. I mean, they get the most spiciest, craziest stuff. So I haven't had this. You haven't had it. I'm kind of excited.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever even tried baby food, so I'm excited. Like, the ingredients in this tikka masala genuinely sound like something I would enjoy eating.
Yeah,
so
and this is an Indian
get
dish.
Hooked on baby food for lunch, and dessert I will be having twisted dough or the Blakery.
Smells good. Do you know what tikka masala
smells
should
really
like?
good.
Yeah, it smells like tikka
But I
masala.
feel like we're gonna just taste tikka masala now.
It's kind of chunky.
Wait for me. This is a big portion. Like, a baby eats like a whole jar.
They do for a meal.
I mean, damn.
Cheers.
Cheers. Are we eating the whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good. That's like,
if I threw that in the microwave, I would eat that for lunch.
I'm just saying I would eat it. It's fine. It's great. It's like literally tikka masala.
It really is.
It's only got 2 sugars. Wow.
It's like genuinely,
70
I'd be
calories.
completely honest, genuinely like good.
That's good. I mean, and it's a little bit chunky, so it's kind of like
it has
food.
Substance.
Yeah, they want kids not to have like food aversions where it's not about taste. It's actually not as spicy
No.
as real Indian.
It's more lemony, I'd say, right? Do you taste the...
Mm-hmm.
But the flavor is really good.
You got chunks of stuff in it. 70 calories, a whole jar.
That's insane.
I'd eat it. That's good.
Yeah, I would eat that. I would heat that up and eat it. Erica,
test me.
you're on to something.
Global.
Might be our after dinner snack.
I know, it's good. Or you could like get a piece of chicken and like put it on.
I was thinking that.
70 and
use that as a
3
sauce.
fat, 70 calories, 3 protein, 2 sugars.
Erica, you might want to expand your product line instead of catering for babies. Just literally relabel it
Right.
for both.
Like these could be quick little meals.
Genuinely, yeah.
And I'd like to see her with a lot more SKUs because
And they're shelf stable,
And
so you can bring them camping. You can.
literally, I wonder if you have to refrigerate after opening.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Coconut, ginger, turmeric, lentils. They're literally
Genuinely,
teaching
good
kids,
ingredients, yeah.
to eat good stuff. Okay, I'm impressed.
highly recommend.
She ships nationwide and is in some stores.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Wow.
Well, now we had a little dinner,
Literally.
so now we should have a little dessert. Which one are we going first?
Let's go in with the dough.
All right.
Just
Oh, we could even heat if we need to.
have to- we can.
All right, so dough. Today I brought you something you haven't had.
I've had like 11 flavors.
I brought you
I'm
cheesecake.
excited for cheesecake.
So this is we do a cheesecake, but this is a pop-up cheesecake.
What does that mean, pop up?
So we'll do like pop-up flavors of the week. So we have
Pop ups like flavor. Okay.
Yeah,
Special
so-
flavor.
twisted dough is protein. We make cookie dough, we make batter, and we make pudding. And it's
Okay.
packed with protein, no sugar, very low carb, very minimal fat. Like this jar has 60 grams of protein.
So what is this, dough, pudding, or?
This is dough.
Okay.
Okay. So that I'm doing my rebrand too. You're rebranding. We're both in this rebrand. Let's rebrand. So my rebrand.
Which is so ironic.
I
That was
know.
what happened to
After all that happened.
I know.
My rebrand was going into the market where it was relatable to people because nobody knew what protein dough was, right? So I want it to be, one is imitate nostalgia of cookie dough. One's softer, smoother like a batter. And then we make all kinds. We make like cookies, cakes, puddings, and pies that like people are normally used to eating. And then we turn them into dessert. So this one's cheesecake. Do you like butter pecan?
Love. Jess, what is the alcohol content on that?
Are you already buzzing?
No.
Lies. Ooh, so this one, we rarely put pecans, but this was a month
That's insane.
special. It's so good.
Yes, we're putting tikka masala spoon inside the dough. Oh, girl. You have to save the pecans. We need to do like the...
Oh, we do.
That looks insane. Wow.